investing in your kids' ears and nesting. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
Howdy!
Howdy!
Welcome to Under the Hat. I'm Bellboy.
And I'm Sydney.
And today, as promised, we're going to be talking about the future and where it lies and who with, pretty much, of the WWE.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, sun's shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a subject that we talk about quite often. You know, who out there is the future of the company? Where do we see people in the near future in the company? And just discussions we have quite a lot, really.
Yeah.
So let's kick it off.
Right. Yeah, we've been kind of getting a little bit concerned recently about how many big stars are sort of approaching, if not at the end of their careers.
And seem to be showing signs of that by getting injured quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone knows The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels probably haven't got too much longer left, but I kind of expect them to leave. Like, especially after their match at WrestleMania, I think people would be disappointed to see them go, but they wouldn't necessarily hold it against them. After that tremendous match, I think they can both bow out. They obviously, I don't think, would go at the same time, they're too big. But as you said, they're both part-time wrestlers now, pretty much. Michaels, we haven't actually seen till WrestleMania, but yeah, I think you bring up a good point. I think WrestleMania could spell the last match for Shawn Michaels.
I think Michaels has probably got a little bit more in the tank than Taker wrestling-wise, but psychologically, I think he wants to quit a little bit more than Taker. That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah.
But I think he'll always be in the WWE business. I think he'll stay in the business as maybe a GM or something like that. He'll never want to get away from it. But Taker, I can't really see him coming down as an old man, being the legendary Undertaker.
Nah.
I think once he's out of it, he's going to be pretty much gone.
Yeah,
for good.
definitely on the camera side of things anyway.
Yeah, now Triple H, he's stuck with the company whether he likes it or not, I think.
Yeah.
Unless something, you know,
Goes
something
wrong
happens with the
marriage.
marriage. But he said it himself, but I think he's got a few more years left in it.
Yeah.
And probably a few more titles to win.
Right, yeah. I'm definitely thinking that. He's on 13 at the moment, 14 could be imminent. But yeah, like you said, I think he's got... A few years ago I said Triple H might have been hanging up his boots around now, but he seems pretty good at the moment. Fingers crossed he doesn't get injured or nothing, and he can keep it coming back. I think he's still got 2 or 3 years of top flight material.
Speaking of injuries, you got Batista, who's just been injured now. He's quite an old wrestler. How old is he? 40?
I think he's 40, yeah. I think he's just turned 40, so...
I think he'll be looking at retirement quite soon, I would imagine.
Yeah, as well as Kane. We haven't seen Kane for a while now. Kane's actually, I think he's about 41, 42.
And I think he's been having a lot of back problems as well.
Yeah, I think he might be injured, that's why we haven't seen him. So, another injury there. I think all the wrestlers that are hitting the 40 mark, they seem to be getting injured a hell of a lot now. And it's not looking good. I mean, you got Rey Mysterio. I've heard through the grapevine that he's possibly leaving. I think he's around the 40 mark himself.
Yeah.
There's quite a few, but I mean, and then you got the other side of the coin, where the ones that you want to carry the company, the ones that we need to carry the company, like Jeff, possibly not staying either. Kennedy fired. It's looking worrying in a way.
It is. I mean, you've got Cena, who says he'll stay with the company. You know, the Orton.
Yeah.
He's looking like the true future of the company. You've got, I mean, the legacy. A lot of people big up DiBiase. Now, I think he has got the makings of being someone good, but he hasn't proved it. He hasn't proved that he's going to be a legend of the future just yet. I think they're jumping the gun by saying he's going to be an absolute legend. I think he needs to go solo and show signs of it. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes, and I don't think I will be in the future, but I can't see him being the future of the company. And if it is, it might not be a future that I want to keep on watching.
Well, that is a pretty bold statement there, but I mean...
Morrison, though, on the other hand, he shows a lot of potential. He could be a future legend.
Yeah.
He shows so much potential. I mean, he could be the future Shawn Michaels, or even better, maybe. I mean, his wrestling skills are second to none.
Yeah, he really does have a lot to give the company. I mean, Edge is definitely got a few more years left at top flight. He's a massive star.
Edge is, he's
36.
He's come from being he's worked his way up the ranks, and now I call him an absolute legend now, I think, and he's still got so many years to progress on that.
Yeah, so it's not looking all too bad. I mean, we've got youngsters in the division like the Hart
Dynasty.
Yeah, the Hart Dynasty. That should be a promising faction if they use it. I mean,
hopefully it can be.
Jack Swagger, he's pretty young.
Jack Swagger is definitely.
Evan Bourne shows a lot of potential. They've got a lot out there. I think they need to start developing some more gimmicks. Yeah, they seem a bit too... No, they haven't got enough charisma, these characters.
They need a bit more character, a lot of them. I mean, I like Morrison, the way they're trying to develop his character, but I think some gimmicks need to come into play. Santino, I think he holds the side up on the comedy factor.
Yeah.
He'll be still a future superstar with his comedy.
Yeah, he's very entertaining. He's got it pretty good. I mean, we've actually heard... Sydney, you were saying that through there's a possibility that we might actually see a plus 40-year-old coming back, a massive legend in wrestling. Is it true that Kurt Angle may appear in WWE this year? Kurt
Angle, well, I mean, they've got I heard it through the Evolutionizers, one of their YouTube channels, and they were saying that there's a possibility Kurt Angle's contract will expire just before a submission event. I think it's called Breaking Point in September. Evolutionizers, I mean, Tommy Dangerous there, he's one of the Evolutionizers, and he informed us that fact, so hopefully it is true.
I hope it is.
Let us know, Tommy, and the Evolutionizers. By the way, gotta say, love your show, guys.
Yeah, top-notch material right there.
Yeah, classic.
I hope that's true.
Not vintage.
Definitely not vintage, definitely classic.
Definitely classic.
But, yeah, Angle, I'd say, I'm surprised he's still doing it now. He was ready to quit years ago. But I'd say...
I can't see him being the future of the company.
No.
He'll come back for a bit, but, his injuries and that, I can't see him lasting too long.
Well, he's 40 plus now, so it's probably just a farewell stint, if anything.
Yeah.
But, we could go on all day about this, but obviously we can't. It's an interesting subject. I mean, we'd like to hear your thoughts. Who would you think the future lies with?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a discussion that everyone has. But yeah, we'd like to see your views on it and tell us what you think. And if you know any rumours, like you Evolutionizers out there, tell us some rumours of what's going to be happening.
Yeah, who's leaving and who's signing on the contract. Hopefully Jeff is.
Yeah, I do really think they need a couple of big stars though. Your Stone Colds and your Rocks.
Yeah, they do. The Hogan's, the Warriors.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Not old ones, but new ones, of this era. I like Cena. I like Cena. I like Orton.
They just haven't got that little bit.
I just think they need that little bit extra. They need some new rookie to show the way.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I have to tend to agree.
And anyway, our next show, we're going to be doing quite a good one.
Entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah, hopefully. Top 5 wrestling moves of all time.
Signature finishers, if you'd like to say, but the top 5 in our opinion.
Our top 5 that we love.
Yeah.
And until next time, what goes on under the hat stays under the hat.